Okay, you guys, we are back with another video, honey, and I'm here to bring something to y'all's attention that you all missed. You guys know when the internet misses it, you know who will never miss it? Me. Okay? And it's game on, I got my rapper chain on, and it's game on, I got my chain on, and it's game on. We're talking about last night at the Grammys, and it's game on. It was a big night for Halle's man, and it's game on. You all missed it. It's game on, but I didn't miss it, and it's game on. I got my chain on. Okay, so if you're new, hi, hello, welcome. It's your girl, Star Flames. And if I sound weird, I'm not an avatar. I'm not an AI. People call me avatar and AI on social media and in real life, and it's because of the shape of the face and the hair and the voice. It's a gift from yours truly, Jehovah, God Almighty, okay? And Mama and Daddy, okay? Okay? Put some respect on their name. Now, last night was a big night in the music industry, and it was just, you know what I don't like about the Grammys anymore? The Grammys has lost its touch. Like, you remember how the woman used to dress for the Grammys? It was just like a night of black excellence and black royalty, even though it's not only black people that is at the Grammys, but when the black artist steps out, they would normally step out in such power, such grace. Today, not all of them are doing that. Some of them, and the Grammys is like, you used to get so much powerful performance at the Grammys that the next day, you would just wake up and feel energized and you're ready to take on the day. Bring that back, Grammys. Look at what you used to do before. Bring it back. Bring it back. I don't know what you have to do. Bring it back. But anywho, honey, Halle did not win any Grammys last night, but she won, of course. She's a big winner. Her man, Scott Bridgeway, he didn't win any Grammy for producer, songwriter, or anything like that. But the artists that he worked with, they won, okay? Especially Kendrick. GNX, honey, that's Scott Bridgeway project. That is Mr. Bridgeway project, honey. That's Halle's man project. And you all missed that. How could you all miss that? Huh? Listen, I'm gonna put you all on detention. So, we're gonna talk about Halle's outfit. We're going to get into what project Halle's man worked on that won a Grammy last night. Because as I said, you guys missed it and I'm here to keep you all updated, okay? So as you know, Halle attended the Grammys with her man, Scott Bridgeway, and I can't wait to see that photo of them together, okay? He made a post on Instagram because his artist Kendrick won, and he was like, keep your head down and keep on working. And I definitely agree with that. So this man is going to be a low profile kind of guy. Okay. So back to Halle. Halle looked stunning as per usual. She's always, if reincarnation is a thing, someone could tell me that Halle is a whole Hollywood celebrity reincarnated. I don't know which one. But this woman gives so much beauty, so much grace. Her aura is just so radiating. She is such a nice person, and you can definitely feel that. Not perfect, but very nice. Now, she's done in a beautiful flowing gown. It's a ethereal gown with soft pastel hue and shimmering details, channeling old Hollywood glamour with a modern twist. And her look was definitely widely praised by all the fashion police and the fashion houses and all of that. Her look was just amazing, and she made it in quite a few articles. Now, the designer, I wanted to find out who the designer was, but they go down into the details of the hair and the makeup. hair and makeup artists, they're always nailing. I don't hate this hair look, but I don't love it either. I don't love it and I don't hate it. It's the first time I would say, I think it goes beautiful though, because it's all Hollywood glamour and the hair definitely goes with that kind of look, right? Now, as it relates to Halle's man, Mr. Scott Bridgeway, as I've said, also, let me make it clear once again, Halle has been nominated 6 times at her tender age, 6 times for a Grammy. She has no wins so far, but we know it's just a matter of time. She's gonna win some Grammys, and when she does, she's gonna win multiple because she's truly an amazing artist. Now, as it relates to her man, Mr. Scott Bridgeway, I had my information up here. Okay. So Halle's man, Scott Bridgeway, he received 3 Grammy nominations, but he did not win. He did not win any of them. No wins. However, artists that he has worked on in the past and last night won Grammys. No, remember that I said he worked with Kanye, he worked on Donda 2, and quite a few other projects with quite a few other artists. Now, as it relates to last night win, Scott Bridgeway Grammy records includes last night Kendrick Lamar Record of the Year Luther, that's Scott Bridgeway project. Song of the Year Luther by Kendrick Lamar, that's Scott Bridgeway project. Album of the Year, GNX. He has also worked on that project with Kendrick Lamar. So while he had 3 nominations, and while he'd never won any of the personal nominations, the projects that he worked on with Kendrick Lamar, all 3 projects, they won Grammys. Now, Bridgeway was a songwriter producer on GNX, which earned the Album of the Year. Also, Baby Keem, Family Ties, featuring Kendrick Lamar, co-written by Scott Bridgeway. It was a part of the Grammy-nominated work. And as I've said, he's worked with Kanye West on Donda 2 in the past. Let's see if we have any more information here on anything else for the night. So, okay guys, so I was double checking just to ensure if there was any other projects that he was a part of, and there are no other projects that he was a part of that won last night. So last night, all 3 wins, so Luther, Song of the Year, and GNX won Album of the Year. Bridgeway was credited on that. He was credited as a songwriter and producer. Kendrick Lamar and SZA Luther won Record of the Year and Song of the Year, and he co-wrote and contributed production on that. So he was credited on those songs and album. While he didn't win a Grammy personally, he was definitely recognized for his work. And you know that once he has been recognized, what's going to happen? This is going to prove that he's an amazing writer and producer for other artists to work with, and other artists, they're going to want to work with him because anything that he touches literally turns to gold. Any artist that he's worked with, they have always won a Grammy. So I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I see amazing things happening with this man and Halle. I see them doing amazing things together. And I have to say, I'm so proud that Halle is with such an amazing individual. And I think that she's in the right place. And I do hope that it really, really, truly works out for them. He seems to be peaceful, patient, kind, and very mature. And I think maturity and intelligence is really, really and truly required for a successful partnership. I think DVD was too immature, far too immature for Ali. Yes, guys, DVD was just too immature, too childish, he's very much still latched on to his mommy. And I think as such, because of that, he really doesn't know how to be independent. No, being latched on to, a boy being latched on to their mother, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But when they're so latched on like DVD is, and if you don't catch it by now, we're talking about DDG. When they're so latched on like he is, it can definitely hinder their progress. Because if you look at DVD, he's just so immature, especially around his mom. Oh my God. He's like a baby all over again, and he does the little things that the little boys at 2 and 3-year-old does. He throws a tantrum just the same. So I can't imagine. Just imagine Halle after raise Halo and DDG and DDG. Like, who wants that? Who wants to deal with that? Absolutely no one. But anywho, guys, that's all I have to share in this video with you all. Let me know what's your take. Leave your comment below. And I'm just happy for Alice, man. I'm truly ecstatic for him. I'm truly ecstatic that she's with such an amazing individual. Peace.